It's intense, it's crazy astrology. It's energies that the body never dealt with in this lifetime. Hi, this is Sarah from Standing Sun Astrology, and today we're gonna speak about the week ahead, but we're gonna speak a little bit more about a birthing process that is going on in the cosmic and the higher realms. The astrology of 2025 is big. Listen closely, because whatever you are bringing in will be a reflection of what is in your insides. So it's a good time to take stock of what is inside of yourself. We've been having this Pluto-Mars opposition that's been bringing up fears and grief and very intense emotions and trauma response, this regulation in the body. Look, think about a woman birthing. It's not a pretty process. A woman giving birth is fucking terrifying. We have Mars that is in retrograde, that is like the masculine energy. And right now what it's looking like, it's like all of our masculine energy is just being passed out in the birth room corner while the woman is like screaming, and the doctor, which is kind of Mercury in Capricorn, is trying to stay sane through it all, give him like straight and forward directions. He's telling her to push. So maybe you feel like a flood is coming and you cannot control it. And for some reason the fear is telling you, no, you gotta keep it inside. Keep it. It's like the survival mechanism that is going on. Mercury is telling you to push it out. So listen to that. If you have things to say, to voice, this will be the baby you'll be birthing throughout the year. Okay, so listen to the doctor when he tells you to push. Let it out. It doesn't matter who hears it. It's not about being heard. It's about being released, pushed out of you. I'm speaking about the divine birth because, hear me out, we have Saturn, which is the Lord of time, and he is in Pisces. Pisces is boundless. So what does time mean? What is time in a boundless world? But it's very stretchy and malleable, and it doesn't mean the same thing for everyone. Venus is coming this week into a conjunction to it. Venus is the feminine energy, the primordial vagina. So it's like with the Saturn Venus conjunction, Saturn is dilating the primordial vagina, so everything is like expanding. But it hurts, this process. It's very overwhelming, very intrusive. You are naked, you feel naked in front of a stranger that is telling you to push, that you don't really know why he keep telling you that while you are really hurting, but you still know that you have to do it inside of yourself. You know that he is right. So from now to the end of January, we're going to have the vagina dilating. The thing that you can do to alleviate the process will be in your breathing patterns, which I'm giving with Elizabeth Wright a breath work session next week. If anybody is interested, it's time to breathe together, because the more we breathe, the more we bring the body into a relaxed state, and the more easy the baby will flow out of us, the less we will resist. We need to put in our body in a relaxed state. And we need to look at Mars, who is passed out from all of the overwhelm and intensity in the room. And we need to, even though as a woman giving birth, we are going through a process of anger, rage, because our masculine isn't present to hold our hand through the process. So we're like, oh, I have to go through this alone. So collectively, the masculine energy within us is not operating, but it gives the space to the woman in all of us, the feminine energy, to speak. Let the floods out. Let the flood. Let the gates be open. Speak your voice. Okay? We are having as well the sun, who's approaching its conjunction to Pluto. It's going to be the first time that the sun conjuncts Pluto in Aquarius. It's at the 1st degree. It's a very immature conjunction, meaning that the energies are still relying on the ways of Capricorn, but trying to do it the Aquarian way, which is messing everything up, which is explaining why things want to work out, but they don't seem to be able to yet. That's a part of it. We are trying to operate a new engine with old useless tools. So yeah, the North Node is now in Pisces. Surrender. It is not about you being a manifester of your life anymore. This was Pluto in Capricorn. Now, let life speak to you, let it come to you, and create with what it brings you, what emerges in front of you, and start a conversation with it. You cannot force a baby to come out. You can push. You cannot force anything. The more force, the more resistance, the more it will hurt you. Jupiter will be turning direct as well, which will open the floodgates of the speech. People might go, oh. We are about to get to know some new parts of ourselves that we've been repressing for a long time, generations. Witch wound repression kind of deal. I don't know for you, but for me, Jesus. I'm feeling that I'm being exposed, that I have no choice but to let the floodgates open to show who I was hiding for years. But it's bringing up the fear of being ostracized, being rejected. It's all witch wound stuff. Having the courage to show yourself and risking to lose everything. Those are the fears that are in the collective right now. The fear of, oh, now I cannot go back anymore. There's the head of the baby between my legs. I cannot control what's coming. I cannot go back anymore. It's too late for that. I have to deal with what's to come that I don't know yet. The only influence I have is me relaxing my body. Phew. It's intense. It's crazy astrology. It's energies that the body never dealt with in this lifetime, in your lifetime. So the way your body is reacting right now, whether it's through sickness, through stress, through crying uncontrollably, it's normal. The body is reacting to this new energy that he never processed before. So be compassionate with yourself, because the body is like adjusting to this new wave that just hit us kind of out of nowhere. For people who are not close to astrology, this is even more intense. The only way through is by relaxing, surrender, and keep yourself in the dream state. Your eyes, put them where there is beauty. If you find yourself in darkness, reorient yourself. If you don't have what you want right now, this is your abundance. Sometimes having nothing is your abundance. Remember that. The astrology of the world right now is the same. It's craziness. Something might happen this week as well with the Sun-Pluto conjunction regarding fires again. Something that might trigger the people to rise in unity. Remember that everything is happening is for the ascension agenda. People are speaking about the government's agenda, but this is like the third dimensional level. But things are wider than that. We are dealing with the cosmic vagina. I've been channeling the tiger. So if you've been feeling weak and powerless, out of control, this energy is good to channel. The protective, receptive, and hard to mess with tiger. The tiger is very calm as well. The female tiger also goes through life on her own, in the wild, to do its purpose, okay? So this is like, if you're a man, voice yourself, because your feminine is getting out of you. Cry, let yourself cry, let yourself do what a woman does, because you have it in you too. And woman will do what you always been doing so gracefully, you know? We are strong. We are being made to become softer. So the process is painful, but we're gonna get out of it a little softer. Intense astrology. And also, don't forget, come to the breathwork session that we're having. It's free, it's through Zoom, it's 1 hour on a Wednesday. Let's breathe together. Okay? Ciao.